More than 3,000 Native American children died in the custody of the U.S. government after they were forced to attend so-called Indian boarding schools. That's according to a new investigation by the Washington Post. That is 3 times the number of lives lost that the government documented in its own investigation released earlier this year. And the real death toll could be much higher. We are joined now by the Washington Post's Dana Hedgepeth. She's one of the lead reporters on this series and is also an enrolled member of the Haliwa Saponi tribe of North Carolina. Dana, welcome back to the NewsHour.
Thank you.
There's this incredible discrepancy in the number of children whose lives were lost in your reporting compared to what the U.S. Department of Interior put out in its findings earlier this summer. How do you explain that discrepancy?
Very good question, and thank you for asking. The federal government, for the first time, under Interior Secretary Deb Haaland, who's the first Native American cabinet secretary appointed to that position, was the first person to ever step back, take a really hard look, and scrutinize her department, the very department that implemented this policy and carried it out. That's a huge step, and kudos to her department for doing that. They worked incredibly hard for 3 years, and they had a lot of findings that really turned the spotlight on themselves. They looked exclusively at federal records, solely at those. It was a